Start saying this as a streaming thing. I am. Next stream stuffer. Yeah, there we go. I guess phone. Was my phone percentage? 77. What the heck? I don't know why it was green for that start, but let me actually. I don't know why it was green for that start, but let me actually. I don't know why it was green for that start, but let me actually. Does my mic still work? Yes, it does. Okay, that might be better. What was that? Um, so I'll let, or I guess not board, the forest, or I'll do, fnaf game theory fnaf timeline after then after the forest save. So there's an ad. Okay, there's an ad. I don't really want, like, I don't know, I guess. Would it be that bad? No clue. I think you heard a bit of it. Let me get this up and going. Da 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 da. I'm actually very interested in this. Uh, stop audio. Oh no, you can't hear. Can you hear now? No. Alrighty.
The lore at this point is complicated. It is full of speculation and theory. So to hopefully make it a little easier for everyone and to give us all a baseline to talk about this franchise moving forward into the future, it's time to reveal my current working FNAF timeline. But just before I do, I just want to explain a couple of things. First, this timeline is massive. Seriously, it is huge. This thing towers over any video project we have ever done on the channel. But when you look at the totality of this franchise, the story of FNAF really boils down to the story of one man, William Afton. His successes, his failures, his rise to becoming co-owner of one of the most successful restaurant franchises.
Wait, I need to add some tags so people can find me. There. Search for now if you find me. Don't need to show that.
In the world and his eventual fall to the monsters he helped to create, only to then be reborn in a new digital form later. That's why I've decided to split this timeline into 3 main chunks: the foundation of Freddy's, how the business started and how it came into being, the Afton era, William's decades-long murder spree, and post-Purple Guy. Basically modern FNAF, everything that happens after the Pizzeria Simulator fire. And because there are lots of new big revelations in this thing that seemingly come out of nowhere, as well as just points I want to talk about further, I decided to dedicate 1 episode to each chunk. I originally wanted it to be one seamless continuous video, but it just felt incomplete without some sort of explanation at the end of each one. Once this whole thing's done, I promise I'm gonna merge all the narrative bits into one massive video so you can just skip my explanations. But for now, this just felt like the best, most satisfying, most complete way to do this. That being said, this is still about the story, the broad strokes of the franchise. So in order to make sure that you guys know that I'm not just pulling answers out of thin air, not only am I discussing some of the more controversial bits at the end of each chunk, we're also putting in a handy little graphic in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen which will show thumbnails, video titles, books, and any other citations that we need throughout the video. So if you wish to understand that specific statement in more detail, you know exactly where we've taken it from. That way you can look into those details for yourself. So sit back, grab some popcorn, or your pitchforks if you're the type to get upset when I say something controversial, and make sure that you subscribe, since this is going to be a video that you're going to want to come back to a few times in order to fully dissect. Without any more waiting, I present to you the story of a loving, obsessive father who slowly descended into madness, and along the way discovered the secret to eternal life. Our story begins not in the 1980s, or even in the 1970s, but all the way back in the 1930s. It was the throes of the Great Depression, and people were in desperate need of cheap entertainment, especially in Utah, one of the states hit hardest, 4th highest unemployment in the nation, and full of transients. People looking for work in Salt Lake, finding none, and ultimately moving on to find their fortunes out in California. People were tired and they were hungry, but as they traveled, there was one thing that could lift their spirits: a simple roadside attraction called Fredbear's Singin' Show. The ads were plastered all over town, featuring an animated bear drawn in the popular pie-eyed cartoon style for characters at the time. He resembled cartoons like Mickey Mouse, Felix the Cat, Betty Boop. It immediately said that this, Fredbear's, was a place where you could bring the family. And the price, honestly, couldn't be beat. For 50 cents, you could get food and entertainment as you watched the local trained real-life dancing bear perform on stage. Normally, you only got to see dancing bears at large traveling circuses like Barnum and Bailey, where the tickets would go for about $1. That's $1 without food. But this was a smaller show, like the type from the Vaughn brothers or the Robbins brothers, where tickets would sell for just a mere 50 cents. Watching that bear do tricks on stage brought a glimmer of joy at a time when so much was wrong with the world. The simple show would go on for years, bringing happiness to hundreds of travelers passing through looking for a quick meal. But it left a permanent impression on one little boy, capturing his imagination in a way that nothing else had. One little boy named Billy. That was his nickname at least, but his parents liked to call him William Afton. The bear could dance, it could sing. For decades, William dreamed of recreating that moment of bringing a musical bear to life, but how? William was smart, without a doubt, and he had a keen mind for business, but he wasn't the most creative. How do you make a singing, dancing bear come to life? The best he could do was using rudimentary costumes. William was inspired by the work of Walt Disney, who throughout the 50s and 60s was pioneering the use of mascot suits throughout his theme park. The big innovation? Suits with 5 fingers. This allowed the performers wearing the suits to use their natural arms and hands to interact interact with the guests, as opposed to the older models where the arms would just hang limply by their sides. Finally, with a simple mascot suit, he would be able to realize his childhood dream. He would be able to bring Fredbear to life. To appeal to the kids, and for copyright reasons, he changed Fredbear from a realistic brown animal to a cartoonish yellow bear with a purple hat and bow tie. But feeling like one character wasn't enough, he added another friend, a yellow rabbit with a purple vest and matching tie named Bonnie the Bunny. While Fredbear was certainly his first love, Bonnie was extra special because that was his. It was an original character that he had created from scratch. And I do mean scratch. William's hand-sewn costumes were rough, with seams and stitches visibly showing, but it was the best that he could do. And you know what? It was just enough. Bonnie and Fredbear would perform on stage to small but enthusiastic crowds. Finally, he was able to deliver fantasy and fun to all the kids, delighting and inspiring them in the exact way that he had been delighted and inspired so many years ago. And things could have ended there. That could have been the end to his story. It could have been perfect had it not been for one thing. Other people saw the success of his idea and they wanted in. Enter Chica's Party World, a rival restaurant starring performing animal characters. His idea, except they did it better. William may have been the first, but obviously he wasn't the best. It hurt the prideful William Afton to admit it, but this restaurant was able to do the thing that he always wanted to do: make the animals actually come to life. All of the performers in this restaurant were robots, simple metal skeletons that were powered by battery packs, but all of them able to freely turn and talk and dance on their own, no human required. It was like magic that came from the mind of a brilliant creator named Henry Emily. This Henry, in some small way, had been able to harness the power of life itself. Afton admired him. He was jealous, to be sure, but he also looked upon this man with awe. Off to one side of Chica's Party World was a small cabaret stage featuring an elephant magician. On the other, a hippo known to ramble on and on. That one was more of a joke for the parents, but it was the main stage that was for the kids. A rocking band of characters featuring a yellow chicken thing with a southern drawl named Chica, backed by a band of other country-themed characters, including a pig with a banjo, an upbeat frog from the local swimming hole, and a brown bear with a heavy southern accent. Wait, from the bang on and on. That one was more of a joke for the parents, but it was the main stage that was for the kids. A rocking band of characters featuring a yellow...
Whether Chica was the original stage performer, however, an undamaged render doesn't exist. Alright. That makes sense. Withered Chica would be the first, right? Like, it's withered, which withered is just, it's been through the dirt, the weather, it's been beat and stuff, so it's had its fair share of time performing. I mean, I can see, like, it does look rudimentary too. Like, that look doesn't look as nice and clean as, like, original Chica or Toy Chica. I assume Toy Chica is newer, and then Security Breach is like the newest. I think we've been playing them sort of in order. Or sort of, like, this is before Freddy Fazbear's, but then, I don't know. But that is the rudimentary, yeah, okay, I can see that. That's interesting. Chica is not, is bought, not original.
Yellow chicken thing with a southern drawl named Chica, backed by a band of other country-themed characters, including a pig with a banjo, an upbeat frog from the local swimming hole, and a brown bear with a heavy southern accent. Wait, a bear? But bears were his animals. Why not a cow or a horse? Something to fit the country theme a bit better. Why did it have to be a bear? And adding insult to injury, they had the nerve to call this thing Ned Bear, a direct copy of his own Fredbear.
Whoops, that's gonna leave a mark.
No, that was not okay. Afton's jealous admiration turned to hardened bitterness. A bitterness that would only grow over the next couple of years as families continued to choose Chica's Party World over Fredbear's. William just couldn't compete with the the appeal of the robots. Eventually, his restaurant would go bankrupt, only to get bailed out by, of course, Henry Emily. Another insult, another humiliation that William wouldn't soon forget.
I think Henry was just being
1979.
nice,
Despite
right?
being bitter,
Like,
Afton
not
couldn't
just
deny that what came
like he's
next
trying to
was a
be nice,
period of
not
massive
sort of,
success and expansion. With the
look
two
at me, I'm better.
franchises now merged into one, it was the best of both worlds. Afton's ideas with Henry's robotic expertise. The two men decided to launch under a new name, Fredbear's Family Diner, a pizza chain that would eventually come to feature a mix of humans in performing suits as well as on-stage animatronics. They decided to stick with Fredbear as the headliner, considering the yellow bear was easily identifiable as a brand and because he was the original performing animal mascot. Afton appreciated that. This new restaurant would also see a mix of characters as the two franchises merged into one, with Pig Patch and Happy Frog performing right alongside Fredbear and Bonnie. And as part of this one big Fredbear family, they even got themselves official merch that were released, ranging from masks to magnets.
The crappy Mr. Hippo fridge magnet?
Sorry, Gregory.
That said, not all the characters were winners. The reception to some characters was just mediocre, so they faded away into the dumpster, storage units, and retro budget tech stores of lost nostalgia, waiting for their chance to step back into the limelight if and when a headliner went out of commission. Others, though, would fare much better, like a new Pirate Fox, as well as a blue guitar-playing variant of the yellow Bonnie Bunny. Ultimately, the franchise would get so big, it would spawn its own cartoon show, Fredbear and Friends. Business was booming. In the end, Fredbear and
TV
Bonnie's
shows,
popularity
isn't it?
would be so strong that they would be able to support the Fredbear's Family Diner franchise all on their own, while also spinning off a new sister location dedicated to their friends. In 1983, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza launched, giving a dedicated home to all this new supporting cast of characters: Chica the Chicken, Bonnie the Blue Bunny, Foxy the Pirate, and of course the headliner, a brown Freddy Fazbear. Business was good, and Afton was happy, mostly. It did bother him that the one original character that he created, the one that he himself played, Golden Bonnie, got passed over for inclusion in that cartoon show. The only character in the roster of regulars to get ignored for the show, but other than that, things were going smoothly. He had himself a wife, 2 sons, a daughter, he had a thriving business, and best of all, he was able to learn the
guy is
craft of
like
robotics from the man that he both loved and hated, Henry. Together, they were constantly pushing the limits of what these characters could do. Because it was quick and easy, new characters introduced into the roster would be given a simple hand-sewn suit with 5 fingers that any performer could wear. Eventually, Henry would design one of his signature animatronics for that character, utilizing a divided mouth with either a hinged or sliding jaw design. This was the first generation of animatronics. But why stop there? Afton had big ideas. What if the animatronics weren't just locked to the stage, but could freely roam the restaurant and interact with the kids? What if his mascot suits could become animatronics? What if you could use more than just rigid metallic skeletons? Why not experiment with tubes and wires that would give the animatronics fluidity and flexibility while still providing structure? The possibilities for this technology were endless. Afton fell in love with robotics. He had started with a dream of bringing one simple singing bear to life, but with robots, he had stumbled across the tools that gave him the ability to control life itself. And thanks to Henry, he was practically speedrunning his way to an engineering degree. And while William wouldn't admit it out loud,
yeah,
one other
whoa.
thing that kept pushing him forward was the desire to beat his former rival. To
Pause it for like 3 seconds. I don't have much to say because I'm not a theory person. I like watching theories, but I haven't gone this deep. This is deep. But whoa. So recap time, all right? Recap. For me mainly. So basically Afton, he saw a bear in 1930. Didn't know that guy was that old. Went, oh, that's a nice bear. I want him. Or that's a nice bear. I'm gonna make a restaurant off of him or something. Whatever. Makes Fredbear Family Diner. And then what's interesting is how much information there is in this. Like, you're just playing a game. Like, I've played a lot of these games. There's so much information people find, and I don't know how
to surpass the man who everyone else considered to be a visionary genius. But pride cometh before the fall, and tragedy was about to strike. Okay, so that brings us to the end of part 1 of the story. That said, at the end of each of these chunks, I want to break down some of the logical leaps that I made, since the more narrative format doesn't give me much of a chance to justify a lot of the big decisions. And admittedly, there are some large leaps in here. Let's just start off with Fredbear's Singin' Show, shall we? We know, based on the retro poster that was hidden in Security Breach, that at least at one point, Fredbear was an actual bear. And like I called out in that narrative segment, dancing bear shows were a real form of entertainment. The only problem is that, timing-wise, none of our main characters would be the people in charge of that business in the 30s and a series of pizza restaurants in the 80s without them just being extremely old. Best case scenario, if Afton's running the Singin' Show when he's 18, that still puts him at nearly 70 when the first pizzeria opens and his murder spree begins. That just doesn't make a lot of logical sense because he doesn't become immortal until his first death in Springtrap. That's why I suspect that Fredbear's Singin' Show was either a family business that Afton then carried on to a new generation, or something that he saw as a kid and just wanted to recreate when he grew up. The Fredbear Singin' Show thing also starts laying the groundwork for some of the core elements of the story, that Freddy's was a place of fantasy and fun, and that Afton, despite eventually falling to become the heartless serial killer and mad scientist that we know him as, began as someone with good intentions and a love of entertaining kids. He wanted to bring things to life from the very beginning, a theme that recurs a lot for him throughout the rest of the franchise. Next up, let's talk about those mascot costumes. One thing that I keep going back to is the design of Glitch Trap. It's a handcrafted suit. You can see the seams and everything. It even has 5 fingers for the performer's hands. It is very much not a Springtrap suit. This is something much more rudimentary. It came at a time before animatronics were a part of the story. That's why I suspect that it was actually the first, predating literally everything. It's also a suit that is very personal to Afton. He put his digital consciousness in that form. It's his personal avatar. It's the way that he sees himself. There's also a whole separate discussion to be had here about the habits and rituals of serial killers. So the fact that he's choosing to lure kids and kill them in this particular suit actually says a lot about his emotional attachment to it. So while Fredbear seems to have started as someone else's creation, Golden Bonnie was uniquely Williams, giving him a personal connection. And that's not all. In this whole franchise, only one set of characters have themselves 5 fingers, the Nightmares. Even Golden Freddy, Fredbear was a 5-fingered wearable suit at one point in the story, as we see in this shot from the graphic novel, before he, like everyone else, was turned into an animatronic. This seems to imply that all of the main characters had similar wearable mascot outfits at least at one point in time, and that whoever is having the FNAF 4 nightmares, if they even are nightmares, something that we'll touch on in part 2, saw those mascot suits specifically. Lastly, we have to talk about the elephant in the room. The literal elephant, Orville Elephant, as well as the rest of the mediocre melodies. For a while now, I've suspected that the mediocre melodies played a much more important role in the story than just being a bunch more animatronics to fill out the roster. Especially Ned Bear, which is just so suspiciously close to Fredbear. And yet, there are 2 key details that we're gonna have to justify with any mediocre melodies mention. One, they're very rudimentary with external battery packs, implying that they come very early in the timeline. And 2, we know that, at minimum, Mr. Hippo does eventually become an official member of the extended Freddyverse. But if these things are supposed to be cheap, generic rip-offs, why would you be trying to rip off yourself? You wouldn't. You would be stealing someone else's ideas. So if Afton created Fredbear, there would have to be some rival franchise. The only other person who would likely be ripping him off? Henry. We've talked extensively about how the mediocre melodies are clearly Henry's design aesthetic, so it just has to be him. I don't think Henry's doing this maliciously. He doesn't strike me as the type. He was likely building the robots at the orders of someone else that was running a rival restaurant franchise. But that's enough motivation to start Afton down a path of jealous rivalry, but also begrudging admiration. As the Freddy Files Ultimate Edition says, it's important to revisit the beginning of Henry and William's relationship, so here you go. I think this is where it begins. Also, this is future Matt Pat here coming back to add this one in. Seems like the recently released character encyclopedia has backed up all of this speculation. I've had this timeline written for about a month now, but I've also been holding off a bit to see what wrenches this character encyclopedia might throw into it. And on this particular point, I gotta say, it seems like we might actually have nailed it. They actively call out the suspicious similarities to the main Fredbear crew. Quote from one of the pages: Ned Bear looks like an imitation, altered just enough to avoid copyright issues. I don't know about you, but that seems to imply that we were right on the money. Knowing all of this, at one point the franchises had to have merged. That's really the only way that you get Mr. Hippo from the rival franchise as part of the Fazbear crew. This also mirrors a lot of what happened in the real-life history of Chuck E. Cheese, with 2 rival restaurants, each with their own casts of characters merging to become one unified brand. Again, we've gone into that in detail with other videos, just wanted to remind provide you all of that here. But why would I call out the
Things.
rival restaurant as being named Chica's Party World? Few things, actually. First, we know for a fact that a location named Chica's Party World exists. It is mentioned in the source code teasing sister location, so it is out there somewhere and doesn't fit cleanly anywhere. Second, in the story The Puppet Carver, Chica is very explicitly looped in with the book versions of Pig Patch and Ned Bear, implying that she started as a mediocre melody. Thirdly, her design just fits better with a theme of down-home country animals with southern accents playing the banjo and eating with bibs. And with her being the headliner of the show with her name on the restaurant, it would make sense then that when the restaurants merged, she was the one that was added to the main cast of characters while all the other mediocres faded away. It's also why when Freddy's closes after William's killing spree,
look
she's
different.
the one to branch back off into her old franchise and is therefore missing in sister location, a detail that's bothered me for years at this point. It might also explain why William decided to stuff his first dead kid into Chica. That one was Henry's creation, not his. Is all of this a big leap? Yeah. Is it connecting a lot of dots that are very spread out across the franchise that I've been holding on in the back of my mind for years? Absolutely. But I think it makes sense. It also serves as a clean answer to a lot of the random threads that Scott's been leaving dangling for years. So with all of that in mind, my friends, we can close the book on the foundation of Freddy's. And don't worry, next week I'll be back to give you arguably one of the most confusing parts of this entire timeline situation, part 2, the Afton era. I promise it will actually be next week this time. No more waiting around. I am just as eager to get this one out the door as you are to watch it. I promise. You know what else I promise? I promise that we'll actually get to talking about the games. I would have liked to have talked about them in this episode, but there just isn't that much in the games that helps us depict
Okay, you
anything
watch it?
pre-Family Diner. Although, let's be
For 3
honest, this
seconds.
franchise has never been just about the games anyway. Even back in the early days of FNAF, we were decoding images and source code that Scott fed us through the website. The modern day books and the clues that we get from those things, now they're just modern extensions of that. All of it is crucial to understanding this franchise and its lore. Unless, of course, Steel Wool finally gets around to making that Fredbear's Family Diner game they want to make so badly.
I've always would love to do is get kind of back to, I have no clue if we'll ever be able to do this, but getting back to kind of like the origin of like Fazbear Entertainment, or the origin of Freddy Fazbear.
But in the meantime, while we wait for that inevitably
Okay.
cryptic game, I hope that this start to the timeline helps to fill in some of those gaps. I'm excited to share part 2 with you next week. If you haven't subscribed and rang the bell, make sure you do it now so you're notified when that part drops. I cannot wait to see your
Interesting. Very interesting. Anywho. Time for, I guess, the forest. I don't know what to say about that. Okay, I don't know how to do this. I don't know what to say about. I think I played the forest on my channel once, though. Hi, did I play? At night. Game capture. The forest. I'm never playing this one. Oh, that worked. Okay. Stronger enemies, rough survival, peaceful no enemies. Should do a normal. We're not doing peaceful, or I think we've all seen this. Oh. You're in a plane, you crash and die, and then there's somebody comes and takes your daughter. Graphics. That's fine. Up, down, up, down. Where's mouse sensitivity? It's what is this? X sensitivity. Lower, higher. That's very hot. But that's okay. There's motion blur. How do you get rid of that? Motion blur disabled. I don't know. This is very weird to me. I guess it's because we're sort of like angled. Okay, so where would the other half of this plane go? Where's inventory? E? No. Y. I. Okay, we didn't get anything there. Do. There is an end to this game. There's a story, and I just don't know how to actually. You must be able to. There also must be a better way than me just bang. How did the luggage get all the way over here? Ugh. Like, that's like, I don't know, this just seems insanely far. Like that pink luggage over there? Insanely. There's even more. I guess that maybe if it crashed, depending on how it crashed. There must be a better way to. But I don't know. Question 2 that I have, which may be a more valuable question. Why am I the only one alive? Maybe I should have watched that. Or what planet? Okay. I assume over there, behind us, is where the other half of the plane is. There's also a boat. I want to collect as much as I can before I go on the boat. I assume that I just assume, I don't know. G? Or 4 does something. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. E. There must be a way to like. Speed opens around B. Notes? Where's my notes? Doo. Custom building, furniture, small trap. Boats, signals, to do, stats, crafting, nature guide, notes. So there was something on that boat. That boat was actually important. All right. Let me take a peek at the controls. Let me do a Google search for 1 second. I don't know, what is it called? Quick access weapons, the forest. Other items that are handy for quick selection arc. Okay, to assign an item to quick select, right click on the item, then right click on the bag, okay? I just did something, whoops. Right click on the item, then right click on the bag. Okay. Once it's combined, the player can choose a slot. You cannot remove an item from a quick slot. You can only replace it with another item, okay? Okay. I'll stop drinking, so it's 4. I wish it wasn't 4. Okay, we're full on rocks. I guess it makes sense that things got out this far, but at the same time it doesn't. Oh. That's a bit odd. Okay. So, leave your bets in the comments. Can this guy swim? Oh, he can. There's a turtle. Oh, whoa, there's a whole bunch of turtles. Right? I'm not gonna kill you. Doesn't seem right. Can anyone see? It just looks like coral, right? Life tube. Oh, I just sneezed. I'm sorry for anyone with headphones. Yeah, okay. Yes. Can you like zoom in or something? No. So there's a head. But there's like pictures. Can I not use this? Oh, what the? You know, I've played this once before, I think on the channel too. Never have I seen cassette fatal request stronghold. Use a stroke wires cloth. Oh. I Megan Cross. There's a key card somewhere. Should I mark this on like a map? Top of it? This B. Notes. Weird looking thing. Okay. Yacht. Yeah. You think we can get to that island over there? No, my little... Or do you think we're gonna get killed or something? Okay, but there's also that tree up there. Look, it's like different. So, I know there's like a storyline here. Might even be some lore. Lore. I like lore, but I'm not good at it. What? Why are you breathing so like... E. E. Oh, okay. Can't carry any more rocks. Look, that tree's different. Right there. It's like that tree right there. And there's a boat. There's a mountain over there. What's my goal? So someone was here with a boat. They saw some things. unspeakable things. The webcam's like like it's not like I'm sort of into it, you know. Funny thing is, I hope you guys can hear me. If you guys can't, then I'm gonna scream. Okay, I feel like you can, but whatever. Where's my axe? What if I need to fight somebody and I'm in the water? Okay. So there's a tree. So there's a mountain over there. Don't know where the other half of the plane is. See, that seemed like a different game. When I went to the boat, that was like a different. Something's up there. There's a thingamabob. I don't know. What's over here? Do you think we can make it over there? I know there's that tree. And now it's even more interesting because it has a thingy. But there's that. Over there. What is this? Coral? Or... yeah, coral. Am I going faster if I hold down shift in the water? This guy's eyes are gonna burn so much. I have food, don't worry. I'm always hungry. Are we getting any closer to the island? Yeah, that just appeared. Getting somewhat closer. Sun's still going down. Sun is going down. I repeat. Is it going down? We're almost there. Are we moving at all, or are we just staying in one spot? Let's try to find something that's like... oh, I forgot to press stop record. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut this actually. Well, not cut it, but like, I'm gonna have to split. There's the mountain. I'm interested in what that tree is, but I'm also interested in what this is. Hungry, find something to eat. Oh, hi turtles. I'm not that hungry. Hi, do we have like a flashlight? Air cannon starts to refill his rebreather. Okay. I think that's a boat. E. 2 crossbow bolts. Huh. Interesting. Why is there this one? Okay, well it's dark. We have a whole bunch of these. There we go, look at that. little light. Oh, this is dark, dark, dark. Seven leaves, 2 sticks. E. I need more leaves. Leaves. What is this? Oh. Leave? I don't know. What is that? Oh, that's just a turtle. Okay, I don't have any leaves. What needs less leaves? We want only like 1 leaf. We don't have logs. Oh, I could have made a boat. To do, find Timmy, set up camp, find the missing plane passengers. Okay. While we wait out the night, 'cause it's night. Let's watch. I have no clue. I don't know, like, what do we want to do? Here, like, I can't do anything. I can't see. So here, I'm gonna do this. Unis honest moons. Never
Did
remember.
you leave cookies and milk out for Santa?
It's not Christmas yet. I'll do it later. Oh, in my past. Ah, okay. What are we at? Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
I don't know. I like this. I like doing this honest, so.
God,
Eat my ass.
I don't have room.
They say that falling in love is wonderful. It's wonderful.
Make sure I don't die.
There's hair on my hand.
They tell me.
Ah, it's not going away. Oh, there's hair on my sleeve. There's hair everywhere.
That song from Spider-Man 3?
It's in my mouth.
Your mouth?
Oh my God.
I'm
Stop touching me.
trying to help
Don't
you.
help me. Just let me suffer.
Should I ramp up the speed?
No, why would you do that? That's not going to help anything.
I don't know. What's the red? Hot meat?
God. Stop. The settings were fine. You're the problem.
I just like it. It's fun. Look at this.
This is what I have to deal with. Every video.
You didn't melt my glasses to my face.
Every video.
I feel insecure about my body.
Still night.
I'm filling it. I just want you to look like an action man.
All right. You want me to suck your nose?
Oh, it's in my armpit and it burns.
What did you say?
It's in my armpit and it burns.
It doesn't
Can't
burn.
It's safe.
Safe.
Dude, moms do this. So safe.
Oh my God.
Kiss the hand. Or wait. Think about it this way: the more wax that's on you, the less you'll feel it, and the
Shut.
Wax his mouth shut.
oh, good idea. No. Oh, what if we molded your face into a different face?
Oh, what if I dip my face in there?
Don't do that.
You
Yeah.
help him take shirt off.
shirt off.
I'm not gonna.
Warmer. Wax hot.
How much do you think it would hurt to dip your balls in the wax?
Probably not that much.
Mark, will you dip your balls in the wax?
Yes.
All right, John.
Yes.
What are you frustrated about?
I'm frustrated about the inevitability.
Funny.
I don't want to die.
No?
No.
You don't want to die? Well, sometimes
We're gonna eat.
death is like a
You haven't
plate.
seen much. It's
You
still
just have
night.
to say, hey,
Black and still stuck on your stupid.
it's coming!
There's glass in my suit.
Yeah, okay.
Evan! You're gonna break something!
You're not. God, you haven't broken a single thing.
Shut up!
Okay, so you know how Jeebus was crucified in the...
What?
Where was he crucified?
Oh wow, it's so watery in your eye right now. It's like all water.
How do you feel?
I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's just my God, you okay? The pain. Holy shit. Oh my God, I've gone cross-eyed. Ah, shit. I literally can't focus on your face anymore. I should blink. Oh my God. Victory. Oh wait, I need something.
What do you need?
Nothing.
You said you wouldn't do it inside.
We've discussed
Is
many
the
things.
safety on?
Yes.
Hold on, I have to get my thing. I have to get my hold on. I'll do it. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh God.
You see this?
I don't want to tell you this, but if I win this next round, Deleedy Weedy goes peen.
No! 19 Oasis! Oasis 20! Oasis 21! Oasis 22! Oasis 23! Oasis 24! Oasis 25!
So dark out. Oh, my guy is thirsty. I don't even know if I can hear me.
27.
Come on, 17. Do a flip. 18,
3 mile mark. 3 mile mark. 9:14. Fucking
Asshole!
Mark! You got 913!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad. The pre-workout got me all hopped up. The stain on the carpet, the president's expectancies, you know, his standards are really high. The stress got to me and I'm sorry.
I want to see old Donnie break out the bike, you know? But
Donnie?
Donnie, our president.
We have all of the 5
So
senses
good.
here. We have touch, we have sound, we have taste, we have smell, we have hears. Oh. Okay, I want you to do me.
Still dark.
Oh my God, that's so aggressive.
I need more air fresheners. What's wrong with you?
I like the way it makes my meat jiggle. Like my thigh.
I Yeah.
You figure it out.
Don't worry about it. Hey, Mark.
Yeah, what's up, man?
I saw. Hey!
You got it.
Mama, I'm learning!
You're learning.
I'm a real man's man!
Ethan, get on your knees.
Why?
I'm 10 feet away, you have safety glasses, and we're outside.
Mark.
Today's the day.
Mark.
Today's the day.
Will you back up a little bit further?
No, 10 feet. That was the exact, and I just measured. From where you are to where I am is 10 feet.
Oh.
Why are you standing over there?
I don't know. Just do it.
Get on your knees.
No.
Why not?
Just do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, are you a proper distance away?
I am. You ready?
Uh-huh.
So dark.
Okay,
What?
it's gonna happen.
Yep.
Like a real night. Oh god, no.
Ah! Oh, it's not as bad as I thought.
See?
Oh my god, that really stings though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's frozen.
You can bounce a little bit. With your butt
Overloaded.
on the ledge. Just poo. That's
Purge your ADD for a moment.
glute exercise.
Just a moment, please. For the love of God.
What the heck?
Just bounce. Get like 10 feet of air. Ready? I'm running. I'm sprinting. Look how fast. Oh, just on the tippy toes.
Oh no.
Look at
Our
me.
game.
Look at me go.
Oh
How
no.
many laps can you do? He's going. Mark, you're.
Oh no. All you see is the game. Window capture doesn't exist. What's going on? I don't see the game. Oh no. I broke it. Close window. Oh no. Open oh no. It's broken. Can you oh yeah, you're closed. Okay. We're opening it again. Boy. Oh no. This ain't good. No. We're waiting for the night. Single player. Continue. Oh no. Oh, that's our survival guide.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now crossing a zone of turbulence. Please return to your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened.
TV. Necklace. Related to it.
Flight attendants and cabin crew, please.
Yes. You're safe. Good. Mine's a bit sideways. Timmy's knocked unconscious. Like that. No, he's gone. Timmy's gone. Bye, Timmy. Me? That guy's pants on. I'm thinking, I forget what, but I think that guy's. Okay. I think like this. I don't know. He's dead. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Definitely. we definitely did not restart and have some sort of minor issue trying to watch some Unisonic flip. There definitely was not any issues. We definitely did not end up with any losing our whole progress. We definitely, yeah, we are 100% a-okay. We definitely will have to repeat some of our stuff. Our plane is over here, but so let's start that again. Oh wow, look at all this. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, doors. Who knew? Oh, even more doors. Let's collect as much leaves as we can. Die, tree, die. How do you get leaves? Where do you get leaves from? Uh, oh wow, look at this. So many stuff, so much things. Oh, a rock. Oh wow, 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 wow. We never saw the rock before. Alright, alright, alright. Look what's new. Look at all this. There's no one here, no one here. Look, we found all these stuff again. Where's our suitcase? I don't know. We're just stealing from people's. Is no one alive? How did no one survive? Like, I'm so confused. So the plane crashes on this island. We don't know where we are. Oh, we found some more. Canadian logo. Okay. What was that? I have no idea. That suitcase over there? No. You know how many islands, or like, this might not be an island, this might be just deep in the forest somewhere? I don't know. But you know how many, like, island, or at least places where no humans are, or possibly are? Like, the forest is actually, could happen in real life. You could get lost in the middle. And I don't know when the forest takes place, right? We still have planes and stuff. They're a bit safer than they were a few years ago. But, I don't know, like, what decade this is in. It's 2010 if we have phones or something. But, like, two, even if we had phones, people, like, I used to at least. I don't know if everyone does, but I feel like a lot of people would be like, oh, you have a phone. Call 911. Easy peasy. Okay, but okay. One, I've been on the phone with 911 before. They're very nice. They're very good. But like they go, you call them, right? They go, oh, 911. And they're like, what's your emergency? Or, not 911, I haven't been with 911. I need leaves. How do you get leaves? Anybody know how to get leaves? I've been like, oh, 911, what is... And they're like, what's your emergency? You tell them, right? Oh, the plane has crashed on this island. I don't know where. But the thing is, depending on where the island is, and where all of that is, the Might not be any. I want to pop this tree down for no apparent reason other than it's a tree. Okay. Does it hit the other tree and you knock down that tree? Becomes a log. Okay, but I want leaves and I just don't know how to get leaves. Okay, we're going to the mystery tree. One spot we did not get to last time. My new question is, how's there suitcases way over here? Can't carry any more meds. I don't really care about a ball. Hey, turtles. Okay, but my new sort of questions, right? I haven't seen anyone actually explore. I've watched a whole bunch of forest gameplays, but no one seems to actually have. Your breathing scared me, sir. Very thirsty. Got some drinks and stuff. Okay. It's definitely a special tree. And they do make it out this far. There is that boat over there. I will go there because that could be our base. What if I hit one? Yeah, but now I want to go. Waterfall. I'll go to the boat, but first let me go to the luggage over here. I need to find the other half of the plane. Front might be good. Like, I mean, if I was actually in this situation where I got lost on an island, my whole goal would be like, one, I wouldn't be limited to, oh, I can only carry this much rock. Don't care. Or I can only do this much at a time. No, I would collect the rock, go to a beach, like this one. I'd try to find, or and I go to the shore. And I'd spell SOS on the shore, out of rocks and stuff. I wouldn't eat anything the first day, because presumably I'd just eaten. I'd keep a track of how much I eat, how much I drink, or when I drink, when I eat, and all that, you know. Those bodies are weird. See, now if I saw this, I assume the cassettes are useful. Ugh. Okay, so that's how we save. That's a pain. I don't think there's anything on that island over there, so I want to go look at that tree over here. Sharks are dead, and they're dead very oddly. Anyway, this guy's doing pretty good for himself. But anyway, there should be like a plane crashing, unless it like crashed in a certain spot or position or somewhere. I don't know. I don't know much about planes. I think in the forest we go. I guess we do have to. Like this tree here, so out of place. Same with that one over there. I think it probably would tell you something. I should probably find a home or something, but should I find a home? I'm gonna peruse the edge. I'm gonna theoretically. Your two best courses of action. It is. Stay near where the plane is. Don't do this. Don't walk around looking for things, especially if you do not know the area. Stay near the plane. Or if you declare the plane not safe, walk straight till you find Okay, there's a deer. I won't kill the deer. I could probably get deer meat from it though. I'm more interested in the boat over here. There's a bunch of these rafts, and I'm so confused. Yeah, I don't know. We're not down here, and I don't think we can go back up that way. There's this. Get back up there. No. How many rocks do we have? 5. 5 is max? And I mean, and I keep swimming in the water because that's like, unless you have just spare pairs of clothes, you wouldn't really want to do that. Or you have like a raft or something doing this. Especially that we have a bag full of like food and well, not nutritions. We would not want to be swimming in the water. It would cause us a problem. So it is almost night. I think over there's a shore that I can get back onto the island. But yeah, you would want to, well, I guess you're gonna ask, well, how do I know where stuff is if I don't explore? You would want to explore a little bit, just to get, but like not go like as far as I have, or go as far as I have, but have a map of make a map or make some notes, because I don't know if I go, I can go back easily. I know how to get back to the start of the plane. Somewhat. I gotta keep swimming over there, then I gotta go there, and then I go in. I don't know how to get leaves. Leaf 30. Ooh, did we not get all the cassettes in there? Move on electronic. It's been very dark. Brightness. World and day. Brightness. Caves and night brightness. That doesn't seem much brighter. Whoops. Shoot. Okay, I think we're gonna have to. If I open this up and it's not saved. Oh, we saved at the. Doc, what did he find while we were walking? Not much. Yeah, that's all we found was. Yeah. Thank God we saved it. Okay, there was another thing, wasn't there? Interesting. So this is just music, I guess? Okay, so I found how to unlock it. I guess it's just music. That is awful. I don't. Okay, so 3 is there. So we know that if we walk over there. Know if we walk over there, we'll find something. Or I mean, we walked over there a few times. "33 leaves." This is open. I don't know where the plane is. I do know we need a map. Yes. Over here. Either these are the people we're trying to run away from, or that's not a friendly sight to see. At least there was no one. TNT could break that down. Heard a noise. I don't know if that was just the game making noise because these things move. But that was actually, or not someone, something. So definitely people were here. Okay. Oh, you guys can't see. Put the brightness up, but not easy for me to see either. It's gonna be a while. Like I can just barely see, but options. Like I have contrast maybe. What if I put contrast up? We want contrast up? Yeah, we want contrast up, or far shadows, draw distance, sunshine, collision. Right, how do we get it right? So I need like 2 more. Yeah, I know you can't see, but like I'll go back in options and look. World and day brightness. Maybe that's what I want to go. No. Or maybe? Pretty bright. Brighter. Still dark for you guys. We're almost done. We can almost build a shelter. I'll save it when I wake up. 1 minute or 2. Just had to stretch my legs. Step 2. Basic fire. Step 3. It's okay. Forest map. The forest map. Interaction of the forest map. Look, what is this? Oh. Okay, well, there's something there. Where's the yacht? That's what I want to find, because then I know where I am. Okay, it must be somewhere here, right? Okay, wait. I'm looking at this map thing. Film crew. A collaboration was sold. We kindly present to you a map mod for the mod APA. Can be opened and closed with a key standard M. Drag mouse to move over the map. Use the mouse to scroll and zoom in. Okay, we're over here then. Probably, yeah. This is where we are. That's where we want to go. Oh, sorry, I wasn't steering my screen, but I was seeing if there was a map. Okay, we may have a map. I don't quite know where, but I think somewhere. There's this thing called film crew, but I don't really know where anything is, so. We'll do that, we'll drink some soda. I want to find a map or something. I wish I could have like a map though when I explore. Like there's a mod that gives you a map, but it's like, here's everything. We have been this way. Okay. Then we have not been this. I don't know where. I think if we go up and start that way. I'm not going in a cave. Mm-hmm. Big boulder. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I don't know what to do. 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 They're spreading out. These aren't people. At least not anymore. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Am I making a dumb mistake? Oh, oh, what the? You following me? What? What? I guess burn these guys somehow, some way, I don't know. Build a little house and end it here. Six. Say like E. I need more rocks. One more rock and more. What's there? Three seconds, maybe? I don't know. Okay, breathe, breathe, breathe. Save. Okay. We have saved. Exit to Windows. Oh, I'm done. That is gonna be it for today, guys. I'll keep you updated later and stuff, and